Welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a quick video on the 5 or 6 vaccines that we have available and their proposed efficacy that has been presented in evidence-based trials. This is no bias, this is just reporting what's been reported in one place so you can all see what we're using to fight this virus. The 6 vaccines we're going to look at is the AstraZeneca one, the Pfizer-BioNTech one, the Moderna, the Sinovac from China, Sputnik from Russia, and finally the 2 vaccines from India, Covishield and Covaxin. Moderna and the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine both use mRNA technology, which I'll talk about in another video. In a nutshell, mRNA is a messenger that takes DNA from one place and asks another cell to produce new protein based on that. It's just a messenger. And both the vaccines, Moderna and the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, use this technology. When the Pfizer vaccine was launched, it produced 95% efficacy in producing immunity against COVID-19. This was after 2 doses, 21 days apart. The study also indicated that if you had 1 dose, you would have a chance of 52% immunity. And this was tested 12 days after the first vaccine. At the point of this video being made, Moderna had released data, early data that said 94-95% efficacy after 2 doses. The third vaccine is the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. And this is interesting because there is a little bit of strategy that's needed here. When they tested it at 2 full doses, 28 days apart, they found the vaccine to produce 62% efficacy in terms of immunity, producing immunity. However, they run a parallel trial where they gave half a dose followed by a further full dose at least 28 days after that, and that produced an immune response again above 90%. And this is the strategy. So if people want to get vaccinated, the AstraZeneca one at half a dose first, in my opinion, is what we go with, and then protect people for that 28-day window until they've had the second dose, and then a couple of weeks after that we know that they've had full immunity. This, according to the evidence, is, in my opinion, is the best approach to vaccination currently. The other 2 vaccines, the mRNA vaccines, they also have difficult storage, which seems to be space-age technology. You need to reduce the temperature down to -70 degrees. On planet Earth, those kind of temperatures only naturally exist in the Antarctic probably, or in outer space. Moving on, the 4th vaccine is called Sinovac, which is delivered and developed in China. And from the report that I linked below, it looks like the evidence from Brazil is that it only had a 50% efficacy rate. However, there will be counter reports because this is produced by China and we need to respect and wait for their evidence to emerge, which they release to us. The 5th vaccine is the Sputnik vaccine from Russia, and they're reporting 90+% efficacy from their vaccine. And importantly, this is another vaccine where first dose given, second dose at 21 days. This is where it's been proven. Now, Covishield in India is actually something they are producing under license from AstraZeneca and the Oxford team, and they're branding it as Covishield for use in India, so they can scale the production due to their manufacturing capabilities. Same vaccine, produced in India for the local population. So the evidence for this is going to be aligned with the evidence for the studies in Oxford and the AstraZeneca vaccine. And the final vaccine is the Covaxin, which is produced by Bharat Biotech in India. And this one, the BMJ has reported that they're releasing it without full efficacy and safety studies. So we'll wait and see and watch what happens after that. But it seems to be that India have ordered large volumes of the AstraZeneca vaccine for use in their population. I hope you found this easy and helpful. Like I said to you, we have choices to make and the evidence has been presented to us, and we have to look to see what is going to work best for our communities as we try to exit lockdown and live in a more normalized society as opposed to a COVID secure society. Thanks a lot.